Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's makeup tutorial is going to be inspired by Hayden's makeup look at the Emmy Awards. She looks stunning and I couldn't help but make a tutorial inspired by her makeup. So this is pretty much the look, just very classic, bold red lips, just that there's a lot of frost on the lid, which I really love because it just adds a little bit of sparkle to that classic pinup look. So I hope y'all enjoy this tutorial. If you want to learn how to achieve the look, just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start off by priming my lid. Just apply this evenly. I like to apply it all the way up to my brow area, only so that everything goes on evenly. I will be taking my eyeshadow in the color Sand. Now this one's just a very soft tan color, and I'm going to be applying it with my fluffy brush from the kit. Place it right on the crease and just blend it out, windshield wiper-like motion, or whatever works best for your eye shape. And we're just grabbing a little bit and then applying it and making sure that it's very well blended right on the crease. We don't want it very defined, we just want it to be soft, and the payoff, even though it's not very heavy, will definitely be a difference putting this color on the lid, even though it's not very bold or defining. So just blend it out nicely, going up to the brow bone area. And just blending it out, and just take your time with it. Even though it's not a very dark color and it's not very difficult to work with, you definitely want to still make sure it's a well blended look. I'm bringing it out just a little on the outer corner, and then following the shape of my eyebrows so everything flows out nicely. So that is good for now. We can always go back and touch up if we need to. Then I'm going to be taking my eyeshadow brush from the kit, which is just a regular eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to be taking my MAC pigment in Frost, and I'll show you how this one looks. Very similar to the one she's wearing on the red carpet. Very frosty, very shimmery, as you can see. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and just put 1 drop of water, or your mixing medium, you can also do that, on your brush. You don't want to put too much water on your brush because then the eyeshadow can get really ugly, and you definitely don't want any flakes on your shadow. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of that and place it right on the lid. So as you can see, it's just going out really nicely. Like I said, a lot of shimmer to the shadow. We're just placing it, going slightly past the crease, and then bringing it in on the inner tear duct of the eye, just so it brightens out the eye. Just a little bit right under, going a little past the crease so it blends out nicely with that tan. We don't want the tan to show too much, we just want to define the lid a little bit. So that's good there. Then I'm going to be taking my fluffy brush again and taking that sand color and going on the crease again with it, just to blend out the look nicely. And I will be taking MAC Vanilla, which is just a very kind of like, just has a little bit of shimmer, but it has like a matte undertone. Then I will be placing this as my highlight and just blending it out. Now I don't want to use a big fluffy brush because there's no need. There's not a lot of blending needed for this look. It's just very soft, simple, easy. Anyone can really do this look. And just place this as a highlight. Then I will be taking my L'Oreal Hip Color Truth Cream Eyeliner, which is just a black one. It's just exactly almost alike to the MAC Black Track and Fluid line. Then I'm going to be taking from the same kit the eyeshadow, the angled brush, I'm sorry. And I'm going to be taking some of that liquid liner and just start applying it as close to the lash line as possible. And just go a little bit thicker on the outer, and then work your way in and make it really thin. You definitely want to take your time with this look, only because you want a straight line. You don't want anything to look crooked, otherwise it'll look funny. And you definitely want to take your time applying this so it is thinner on the inner part. I find it a lot easier when using cream eyeliners to use a stiff bristled brush so that it's not too flimsy and you can have more control when applying this. Now I also have to take my time and a little bit longer because I'm using pigments. So once they're dry, I did use them wet, they will flake a little bit. So you definitely want to take your time so that your liner doesn't change color or you don't get too much of that shimmer on the black. And I am winging it just a little bit and bringing it in kind of like a V and then shading it out. So that's pretty good right there. As you can see, we just went a little bit thicker on the outer part of the lash line, and then we went a little thin on the inner part of the lash line. Okay, so next I'm going to be applying my false lashes. I'm going to be using the lashes from Glam Couture, and it's just wispy lashes. You do have your option of which lashes you're more comfortable with. You can also go with some shorter ones like Hayden did. And I'm also going to be overlapping them with some cat eye outer corner lashes. I just made those from some old lashes that I had. So that is pretty much it. As soon as I'm done applying my false lashes, I will get right back to you all. Okay, so I'm back. I've already applied my false lashes, my mascara, my lipstick, all that good stuff. I also applied my eyeliner by Urban Decay in the color Yayo. What a name, huh? It's a pearlized white liner that I put on my waterline just so that it makes my eyes appear a lot brighter. And then on my lips, I'm wearing the MAC Brick Liner, which I love. This is one of my favorite ones. And then as my lipstick, I'm wearing the Lip Rouge by Glam Couture in number 11, which is a true red. It doesn't have a blue undertone, so it doesn't go on pink. And as my blush, I'm wearing the MAC Dolly Mix, which is that one right there. Really pretty. And then, of course, I'm using my contour. And that is pretty much it. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this tutorial. I'll get close so you can see. Just very classic, still very pinup-like, yet it's still eye-catching because we put that frost on the lid, which really makes your eyes pop. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Take care. Bye.